Mia Washington from Texas just gave birth to 2 boys, twins. It turns out that each boy has a different father.
That's messed up.
That's amazing. This only happens 1 in a million.
Yeah, literally. And I didn't even realize it was possible. And I'm amazed by it. And
so she had sex with her partner by the name of James Harrison, and she got pregnant. And then she had an affair with another gentleman, and conceived his baby as well, and gave birth to twins. And they both have different fathers. And what's amazing is this James Harrison fellow knows about her infidelity, but is still willing to take care of the twins as if, you know, both of them are his, and he says that he's forgiven her for it. That's a real man.
Yeah, and he will not be going to the White House because he thinks Obama would have wanted him there, whether it was he was a Cardinal or a Steeler. No, okay, that's a different James Harrison. Okay, look, the guy is a stand-up dude, but I don't know how long he can take it. The woman has 2 questionable quotes in the article. One of them is, out of all the people in America and all the people in the world, this had to happen to me. Yeah, but it's not like it was random. You fucked 2 dudes back to back. That's why it happened to you. And, I mean, I know it's a crazy thing, right? And she's at least admitted it right away, and she seems to be fairly contrite. And he says, look, we're going to try to get beyond it. But it'll take some time because our level of trust is not as where it should be. But she had another questionable quote at the end where she was like, yeah, you know what, he's a good man and I hope it works out and I've learned a lesson from this and I just want to let everybody know, don't have sex with 2 guys so close to one another. And I'm like, no, that's not the right lesson. Okay. And don't be a spokesperson for don't bang 2 guys too close to one another, otherwise you get twins from both of them. What am I going to do with folks? JR, help me out.
And I'm not going to fault you for saying it because it said a lot. Why is he a real man? Because
he's taking care of a kid that's not his.
So is that the definition of real man or a sucker?
There is no definition of real man.
Oh, there isn't?
But it takes a pretty strong man to take care of a baby that he knows is not his and that was conceived while his wife or whatever was having an affair.
It takes what kind of a man? A chump? Idiot? Sucker?
No, I don't see it.
Man, JR's keeping it real. I knew somebody was going to keep it real today. Okay. Now, JR,
the thing is, I'm not faulting you for saying it because a lot of people say that. And they say it all the time. In the garbage Maury shows. Or you can be, he's being a real man. Yeah, he's going to take care of the kid that's not his, and his wife cheated on him. She's a bitch. Why? Is it a real woman that lets a man run around all over town? Oh, he has his kids. He sends them money, but he fucks every girl he sees. That's a real woman staying with that asshole. No, it's not a real woman.
Oh, that's
Why is it a real
point.
man that stays with the bitch who cheats on him?
Wait a minute. JR is making devastating points. It is definitely 2 different standards that you apply to men and women. If shoe on the other foot, nobody's calling her a real woman. Like, you know what? Way to stay with that guy who's having sex with everybody. You know, that's what a real woman would do. Everybody would flip out if you said that. Man, they'd say you're weak, you're the worst, la la la. Look at what they said about Hillary, let alone anything else. But on the other hand, JR, what's he supposed to be like? All right, you take that one, I'll take this one. Get out. Scoot.
Well, probably because I wouldn't be with her, so then I would just take care of my child.
Oh, that's tough, man. See, don't mess around with JR, man. You better not have sex with somebody right before you have sex with JR.
I just hate that.
Work out for you.
I just hate that. That's not the way to go. Because then eventually you're not really going to care about that kid as much as you care about your own. It's going to happen that way. That's if we're going to talk about nature and we're animals and we're mammals and all this stuff, you're not going to care about that other kid as much as your own.
Well, she's worried about that too, and she mentioned that in the article. And I'm like, hey, listen, you give that guy any break he likes, okay? You're lucky he's still around. And look, I'm a bad guy, but I saw the pictures too, and I was like, man, how's she getting laid so much? I was like, man, what's happening here? Is there a bonanza going on here? How'd that happen? And by the way, how close together did you have to have sex with those 2 guys for both those eggs to get impregnated, for both those sperms to get in and to produce twins at the same time? Real close. And both unprotected. Think about how super nasty that is. Oh, no, I'm with JR. That's it. You got to go, man. Watch more clips at theyoungturks.com.